that back turbo.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Syndicate, where you know data meets dollars. How's everybody doing? God bless you all. I hope you guys are having a great week. What's today? Wednesday? It's hump day. Let's go. Let's go. Almost what I like to say, everything from this point is, downhill. So we're at the top of the hill right now. Now everything from here for the rest of the week is all downhill. So let's just finish strong, guys. Let's finish the week strong. God bless you all. This is the NBA model. Let's get into it. Let me show you how to access it. And, if you want the whole daily access, you can get that. It's $12 to access the daily model. How you do it is you click Buy Daily Pass. It will immediately route you to this page. Once it routes you to this page, you can use any checkout option that you like. As you see, many more will populate. You just simply check out. It will take you to a success page. It will display your code. You can screenshot your code at that time. You can also access this on mobile, or you can access it on desktop. I personally like it on desktop, more so than using it on mobile, but mobile is fun too. So it just depends. You can download any slate that I'm getting ready to present to you. You can print any slate that I'm getting ready to present to you. You can do whatever you absolutely want to do with that information once you actually have it. Our analytical dashboard is amazing. So let's get into the model access. So this is what it looks like for you guys. I'm just going to jump back to what it looks like for me. Okay, so let's go to, I guess I can't go back, so I'll go here. So here I will enter my access code, and we're going to access the model. So I already have an access code, but for you guys, just generally what will transpire when you want to log in again, if you have your access code with you. And if you want your access code emailed to you, let me know. All right, so we're going to go over one game today. We always go over the last game so that we can help show you guys the model and how to use the model, okay? So this is how you access the model. What you want to do is we're going to do Houston and the Spurs tonight. This window here is an opening collapsible window, so it gives you more space when you want to operate, or over here you can open it up. When you drop down here, here is your player teams. You can isolate any team, or you could play with all teams. And since we're only going to do one game, for the respect of everybody who has already purchased the model for today, we always show the last game to let you guys see what we do. So how the model operates. So here you have here Toronto. Are we doing Toronto? No, we're doing Houston. But if I just wanted those two teams, I could just use those two teams, even though they're not even playing each other. I just want the plays and data for those two teams. So we're going to do, that's the matchup. All right, so we're doing San Jose and Houston. Yep. All right, and here's your position. We have every position available. Okay, so you can select those positions. Here is your minute threshold, so you can weigh the minutes up or down just based on the average minutes. Scrolling down here is your actual sports books that we use to calculate the best EV that we can find on the market. FanDuel generally always wins. Scrolling down some more. Here's your points. You can search the EV by any particular individual market that you want to bet in. Here is the bankroll manager. This here allows you to place in 4 to 5 picks and manage your bankroll by utilizing a percentage of your bankroll. You only want to use 30% of your bankroll. Sometimes I can't even lie. I get up to like 80% of my bankroll on certain days just to see if I could double it, triple it, quadruple it. I don't know. I get like that sometimes. But generally, when I want to stay disciplined and I want to stay locked in, I put it at about 30% in my bankroll daily. And I always have rollover, and I'm always betting with the house because I'm at the house. You know what I mean? I just hit a parlay. Y'all seen it. Y'all see it. Y'all in the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, the link to the Discord is in the description. If it is invalid, I'll try to update it today. But if it's invalid, feel free to reach out to me, and we'll get you access to the Discord. It's absolutely free, no charge. To access this model, though, that's $12 access pass, okay? It has everything that you could possibly need. So that's that there. We're going to close this up. And now we're just going to go over today's slate, all right? Here's the rosters that we're able to pull for this matchup. So we got Houston's lineup here. And we have the Spurs lineup here, all right? You can pause the video. If you want to always increase the slate, you can increase it. Here's download, here's search, and here is the just to basically blow the screen up if you want to see it like blown up, all right? And then of course you can self zoom if you want to really zoom in. You know, you can do it on your own device. So that's how that works. Scrolling up some more, here is your leaderboards for this matchup. Now just keep in mind, if you had every team available and you purchased the model to gain access to this analytical dashboard, then you would have all the teams with all the top leaderboards and then you can control that as well by this number here. But ultimately, here is all the markets and the leaders for tonight's matchup: blocks, points and rebounds, points and assists, rebounds and assists. Okay, you scroll up. When you join the Discord, you get free access to the model. If you refer a friend and you're in the Discord, you get free access to the model. EV percentage here is the top EV plays for tonight's matchup. All right, it's not just this many. This is just one game. Look at all the EV plays just in this one game. If we lose close. When we win close. It's just one of those things. But now imagine if you had all the games pulled up. Here's all your plus EV plays, all the way to your negative. All right, we're only going to pull positive plays that's available to you. We're covering 10 markets in this one model. You got 10 different markets. All right, here's all the markets here. And you can identify whatever market you want to play. Yes, first basket and first team basket. If you scroll over here, we'll get into that later. Here's your EV center. This is for alt lines, okay? If you're an alt line, you like to bet alt lines, you like to, take it from X amount of points to a lower amount of points, this is where you want to be at, all right? Because you can enter any line, any player, in any one of their props that you would like to identify analytically, and you can take a side and you can pick your own side. Again, we don't sell picks. So as you see here, the under for this matchup here is plus EV. It's a green go, all right? The over in this situation is negative EV, and it's a red go. And the dashboard will show you which ones are positive and negative just based off your alt line. So you can come up with a million different alt line ideas and play it here and see if you're gaining EV advantage, expected value on your play. And generally speaking, when you build your own alt line, you should automatically have a CLV, a positive CLV. There's no way, and you need to set a rule for yourself, there should be no way that you create your own alt line and you don't A, have closing line value, and B, you don't have expected value. If you don't have any value in those two plays, whether it's I'm done with it. I'm giving y'all too much sauce, but I'm trying to let y'all know it's out here. First basket. This is our first basket logic. You got two markets in one, okay? And this is just for one matchup. You get all the entire daily slate when you access the model, all right? When you access the model, you're gonna have some fun in there. It's some great stuff to dance around, poke around with, and you're gonna find some success. But here is the first basket overall. And scrolling down is the first team basket overall. Now let's just say we wanted to isolate this just to one team. Okay, so we just don't want saying, we just want to see who's gonna get that first basket for the Spurs. We can just easily remove Houston, and now it's just focusing on that matchup. All right, but we're gonna throw Houston back in here because we have to throw Houston back in here. Where you at, Houston? All right, there you guys go. All right, so Houston's back in there. So now you see it will auto-populate and put Houston back in there, but I would highly suggest that you change that so that you could definitely, have your own selections when you look, and you can start doing your own analytical evaluations. That's why we do not sell picks. Generate parlays for the slate. So for each slate, or for the entire, once you access the model, you can add teams, remove teams. You could do whatever you want, and it will generate the best plus EV parlays that you can absolutely take advantage of. Do the parlays hit? Yes, the parlays hit. So for tonight's matchup, this is what you got. Here's your first two-legger, auto-generated. And you see here, recommended. For me, it's, that's what it's telling me to place on this parlay. That's for me. But, if you don't, be careful with that, all right? These are already set. And the parlay dollar amount is based on, let's scroll down here since you guys are looking at it, is based on your bankroll that you're going to start with, right? So let's just say you're going to start with a $100 bankroll, and you want to build your bankroll. This is going to help you identify how much to place on a parlay. All right, this is a $10 parlay. It's still telling you to put $10 on the parlay. Let me see. Let me see if I drop it. Let me see if I need to change this logic on the parlay bet amount. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. Maybe it's just such a good play. The EV is 700%. So, if we hit now here. But let's put it back. All right. So, that's how that goes. So I wouldn't recommend putting that much on this play. But the model does. And, when the model recommends certain things, you got to go with it. But I'm not putting that much on the model. I'm not doing that. I might. I don't know. No, I'm not. But sometimes, man, it just be how I be, what type of mood I'm in, really. But here's your best plays right here. They're all green, and it's telling you a conservative. I must have coded something in here for myself. That's why it's coming up. Recommended slate conservative for me, because it's set at $10. So it's. You know what it is. All right, so I'll keep it there. I'm gonna keep that there. I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna keep it there because it's what it is, and I ain't gonna hide it. It's what it is. Here is the top EV plays. Here's your top EV plays right here, and this point is where I just made it simple for you, so you can just eliminate, and then you can just have the top EV plays that you want. Let's go to the top here, and like I always like to say, one avoided bad bet pays for the pass. One good bet multiplies it. All right, it's that simple. And as you see here, here's our timestamps, and everything's live and ready to go for you guys today, man. Happy betting. God bless you all. It's the Sports Syndicate. We out.